So, terms. Oh, I've got something system. Unclaimed DLC items. Oh yes, we got these. Haha. Accept entire list. Yes. Probably do nothing for us. There we go. So, in terms of what have I done since we last played this game, if I remember correctly, I did like every side quest that was available that I could do. Unlocked a bunch of skill panels for people. So some of the stuff I've sort of like for certain weapons and that's just not going to be easy to do. These are like I've got to progress further into the game for. Same with that. That's just got a lot of fishing involved. We found a bunch of owls and that. I went and did that as well. And then what was this one? Acquire 8 artifact items. That's once again just generally playing the game. But it's kind of like a hit point in the game where it's like I can't really do much more until I actually progress. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. Hopefully I remember how to play. So we needed a boat because we're going to go investigate this anchor thing.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true.
What was that?
On the other hand, she took a bit of a beating though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Oh.
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Kind of, yeah.
We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
Okay, so we're going to make our way over to this wedge. I can't even remember what food buff we've got on. It's been that long since I played.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Maybe.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That's just rude.
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Oh, good lord.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You were lost in a trance.
What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
I still call fishiness.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
I mean, I'm with Law in this one. Attuned Mage. Crossblade. Sure, give her a new spell. During combo. They've all got a few points built up, like. I'm gonna leave the points alone. Just
Noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
no, that was walking. There's the all run. So he's going, I guess. You got to see Sonic 2 yesterday. Real good movie. Not gonna spoil it for anyone. I'm just gonna give slight opinions. I feel like it's better than the first. And for those that haven't watched it yet, the only thing I can really say, I recommend you stay for the mid-credit scene.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Is this something to climb? It is.
I won't forgive you!
Damn it!
Far enough! Take raging cascade! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf! Where are you going? Feel! I'll be saving you!
You're mine! Not today!
How about this?
Nope, I almost had it.
Who said anything about letting off?
What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Elfin. We'll take point here.
Sorry to impose on. Prepare to be sealed.
Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
We can really make weapons with this?
Open up.
And thus our
Curse
strength
charm.
yet grows.
Start going upstairs then. I think these are the reason we took so much damage before, because like they're poison based.
And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Oh, got them all in one shot. Nice. Take that.
Out there.
Large talons, eh? More of these.
Get lost. Denied.
Thanks so much. Lightning orb into the shadow. Illuminate the dark. Where do we go? Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Not on my watch.
Oh, didn't mean to press that.
Ice tornado.
You wanna play? Prepare to be sealed.
Here I go. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Make it rain.
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion actually look flustered. We won that by a mile.
Hello, Solisol. How you doing, Solisol?
This is
Solly, Solly,
all
Solly,
good
Solly.
astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it. Quickly.
Here we go. Flying creatures, okay.
I'll do my best.
Mine.
Orochi's Fury! Commander of Heaven!
Good, heading to your train station. Fair enough.
Nice technique.
Okay, she got a thing back, so we can attack more flying enemies with these.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Not today! Take it! I'm not done!
Going in. Make it rain.
All yours, Kisara!
Will we get them all in one strike?
Make it rain.
Dragon Swarm!
Hydration orb. Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
Lemon squeezy.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Orochi's Fury!
Going in.
Castle!
Reload, hurricane.
Orochi's Fury!
Freezing storm. Your wings won't save you from me.
Be still!
Freeze fight better at a
airborne
distance.
scoundrel.
Further away, like a job for you and I both.
Why am I losing so much health?
Lunar Rondo! Mirage!
Make it rain.
Okay, here I go. I can feel my power growing.
We need to get a lot more level up sooner, rather than later.
Phew, what a rush.
Oh, this could be troublesome.
That's far enough.
Take this!
Going in.
Orochi's Fury!
floor.
Now I've seen everything.
Flying free. Make it ready.
This ends now.
All in one strike. Take it.
My fists are crushing it out there.
Ooh, that was almost a bad move. Jump. Red lavender. Get it back. In we go. Probably get some more enemies. Get it to Mark 5. Tried Diluc early and Genshin, now you want him. See, Diluc's one of them ones where, like, he's really good at C0, and every constellation of him you get, he just gets better and better.
Right here. I got you. Make it rain.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Yeah. Nice technique.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. This place definitely isn't easy to navigate.
Even better with his sword.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah.
See, honestly, my Genshin account, that's one of the biggest things it's lacking a lot of the times is
Almost as if
weapons.
we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel.
Like, that's the only thing stopping my characters from being
That would
great
make
to
Lennigus the
broken.
master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Ooh. Think we just barely got that with the 5-star thing.
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll smash you! Take this!
Right, so he's an agility type creature, got you.
My head's spinning just watching it.
Ignite! Here I come! I'm not done! Orochi Fury! Dragon
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I gotta thank you for that, host. Just much appreciated. Get your material stuff great to level 40, nice. Just be careful with your materials early on, as it's quite like you don't have enough to like level up everyone. So essentially, what you want to do is like have your main DPS's weapon and character level stuff sorted, and then when you start getting like some extra materials, like maybe level up your main support for your like your team, but then don't touch anyone else afterwards.
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Go for it!
Prepare to crumble. Think we overdid it? Not by a long shot.
Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Bunch of money.
I won't forgive you. Far enough. Dragon swarm. Make it rain.
Hold on to your
The only true support you have at the moment with Barbara, in that case you don't really have a support. Sorry to say, but Barbara is like, meh.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead.
This feels like maybe the right way to go, so I'm gonna go and check that other way real quick. This is gonna result in me losing my thing. Got your main DPS and sub DPS though. I mean, eventually your sub DPS will kind of turn into you can now teleport to the entrance. Okay. 'Cause one of the things you want to make do, like when you've got a main DPS, you want at least one other character on the team that has the same element. So luckily for Diluc, your same character ends up being Bennett.
Get toasty. Burn strike.
Need to do an upload, let me know if it bothers your stream. Probably will end up bothering my stream.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Considering especially streams like this is where I take the VODs and upload them, darling. If it ends up look laggy on stream, it's gonna look laggy in the VOD.
Let's dispose of the trash.
When Diluc comes around, when she hasn't started uploading yet. That's the thing, Soul. Diluc's never been on a banner because he's one of the base game 5 stars. You've just gotta pray and hope you get him. Your best, one of your best chance at maybe getting him is pulling on the standard banner, or just hope you get bad luck on the character banner.
As always. Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
You picked the wrong fight.
Denied.
Confiscated.
Right here. I got it.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. My turn.
This one's
Not
mine.
done.
Supernova.
You're finished.
So yeah, Diluc, Mona,
Make it rain.
Jane,
Consider
Kaching, Chi-Chi. I've never been on banner. Well, Kaching has had her own banner once before.
my technique.
We're stronger together than we are apart.
So, I mean, it's not out of the question they may give Diluc his own banner at some point. But he's been around since the start of the game. So the fact of like giving him a banner would be a big deal. I mean, especially someone like Diluc, that's a really good DPS.
Out of our way.
You picked the wrong fight.
Switch off. Make it rain.
Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Yo, before I go and fight you, let me just go and put this equipment on I found. Gonna get your grind on tomorrow. I do need to get back into the grind that is Genshin.
It's a joke.
I can carve through armor.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Nobody slam us into next week. Hear my voice. This one's mine.
Lightning strike.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Raging storm.
That was just bad timing.
Angry. That was a bad idea.
Illuminate the stars. Holy glimmer. Holy lamp. Chain between heaven and earth. A wailing dancing.
I've got a bunch of missions to catch up on. I've got the new area to do.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
You're mine.
Inferno cross.
You're mine. It's over.
Tiger blade. Leave the target to me.
Longo. Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
None shall escape my judgment.
I'm not
Fade
done.
with darkness.
You picked the wrong fight.
Dazzling spin.
Front. You're finished.
The earth throbs in pain.
Let me help.
No escape.
Blizzard blow.
Roasted fury.
Flaming meteor. The waters of creation. Dance, immortal goblin. Hear me, flame of fury. Turning strike. Hear my call.
Go.
Now.
Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
We actually have another viewer, Soul, that hangs out in chat sometimes. Blades. He plays a lot of Genshin, so he's like another good person to talk to. He's also in the Discord and stuff. Blades is almost currently always like he's definitely like last time I checked, he's constantly up to date with the latest Genshin stuff. Talk to him when you get a chance. Like I say, I think he's like last night. He was here before. I don't know if he's still hanging around.
Seriously? Is this
Genshin also takes your mind off D&D. See, as a player, I can understand that sentiment of like needing your mind taken off D&D. As a DM, I almost kind of always need my mind on D&D essentially now. Like to try and think of like new ideas, concepts, like throw people for twists, like potential like maybe new homebrew rules for like other campaigns.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone. Sword and shield.
a classic combination?
Right, here goes. Erosive fury.
Here goes! Get behind me!
I love the last session. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Consider yourself finished. Now.
I mean, one of the things, what was it, the other day, I was hanging out in Kitten's stream, and she was saying the same thing, like she loved some of the stuff and that. And I went to her, I was like, is this the part where you believe me if I told you everything like you found out last session was just the tip of the iceberg? And she was like, holy fuck!
Smiling.
Not today!
Hurricane Foot!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning Blaster!
Orochi Fury!
Ready! Lunar Arc! Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
When it comes to D&D, I like the way your brain thinks. I mean, I'm still trying to think of a legit way, and I've got an idea maybe in mind of like doing like how they do combo attacks in this in D&D without the whole like just shared initiative thing. Like the shared initiative would be part of it.
Seems about right to me.
And it would all ultimately fall under the rule of cool.
Out of our way! No matter what, nothing gets past my shield.
Here I go! Orochi Fury!
Glacial Spear! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition! Will this one mistake?
Kind of, yeah. But like also with casters. So like one of the things I made before, like if a caster has an initiative with like say a melee user, as long as like they can like legit explain it somehow, they can cast their spell onto the melee user's weapon. So when the melee user swings, and like provide a bonus damage or like an additional dice into the damage or something, if it all hits.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Don't get careless.
Oh, boss time.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes.
Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Sweet, its weakness is wind.
You want to pass along?
Let's just boost our defenses up a bit.
Freezing storm!
Take this!
Hurricane Foot!
It's on!
Lightning Strike!
Strike!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Eat dirt! Here I come! Orochi Fury!
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Never miss!
wailing casting of lightning!
Hurricane strike! Divine strike!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Winds of heaven! First force! Healing circle! Fear!
My turn. You're mine.
All right.
I owe you, Shion.
Healing is what my art do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. A whirling struggle.
I can handle it.
Winds of heaven! First force! Radiant pierce!
You're mine.
Cyclone! Reinforcements in the wind!
Luna Rondo.
Light acceleration! Flame! Finish without a struggle! Whirling struggle!
It's on.
Winds of heaven! First force!
Ow!
Far enough. Who's next?
I've got you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
Illuminate the dark! Blah, blah, blah! Holy land! You're really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring.
Boss with ads.
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look
Looking
flustered.
fearsome, Rinwell.
You must be rubbing off on me.
Let's kick some ass, kid.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Flaming thrust. Luna Rondo.
Hurricane strike!
Air thrust!
Beast
There you
assault!
go! Here I go! Don't let up! It's over!
This is it! Back into the fray!
Amazing! Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks! Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight!
Denied!
Now! This ends now!
This was really easy in comparison to other boss fights. That can't be all of it. Or it is?
Is it over?
What the hell is going on?
Rinwell! It's too dangerous! Stay back!
Rinwell? What the fuck going on?
Rinwell, you okay?
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
Just don't want to explain it though. Fine.
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice.
The voice of the planet?
You're saying
When did I say you start playing Final Fantasy 7?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough
Elite, thank you for the raid.
become sentient or take a physical
That's playing
form?
Cyberpunk.
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation.
Welcome, welcome.
Master cores are able
How are you
to hold
doing?
a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything.
For those who don't know who I am, I'm LumusDigital.
with them.
I'm a variety streamer. I stream all kinds of games. I've just recently got back to streaming kind of thing. Trying to be back on the regular. Currently trying to finish our Tales of Arise playthrough, and I typically, almost every 2 weeks on a Sunday, stream some D&D.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy
Welcome on, welcome all.
must have been because
How you all
there was too
doing?
much
How was the stream?
Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy...
Doing good, mate. Good stream tonight.
The
Nice.
Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it?
So again, the side quest done.
Going, right?
Nice.
We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Vision averted.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then,
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
seriously?
Quickly watch this.
Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
yeah. You know,
Yeah?
sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe?
Big Biddy, thank you for the follow. So we stay. Thank you for the follow. Hope you stay here in the database where you've just been uploaded. Thank you very much.
Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Okay, is there anything else we locked down? Fair enough. We can't get back in that room. Noted. How's my stream going today? I mean, we've not long been live. We've been live for about an hour. Oh shit, an hour at this point.
Get lost! The water shot! Now you see what I can do!
Vating, a lot of my time, these days, has been spent less on streaming and preparing more for D&D.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and
That's what my shield's for.
Looks like a PlayStation game. I mean, I'm playing on PC. Ooh.
Sorry, but this fight ends here.
But the Tales games are your typical JRPGs. Some good story to them, a lot of systems and that.
Anything in armor is all
Ow. But no, like, it's my first ever Tales game. So, actually, I always wanted to play a Tales game for a long time. And I never got around to it. Then I started playing this one, with it being new out and everything. And I've been loving it. regret the fact that I missed playing all the other ones growing up. Seriously?
In an instant! Impact drop! No chance!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I saw Toucan stream. You a dungeon.
Well, look who's
Yeah. So I DM now for some D&D. You can find our VODs up on YouTube. We've got 2 sessions up there at the moment. If you actually go to our VODs on Twitch, you'll actually find session 3 there. I suppose I should probably fight this thing. I know I need to be level 60. Coming up.
in a bind? Orochi's Fury!
Lion Power! Luna, Glacier Spear! Here's evil!
Rondo! Infernal Torrent!
Like astral energy! Illuminate the
Lightning
dark!
Thrust!
Do it!
Mirage!
This one's got your
Yeah. So made a whole homebrew world and everything. Got a bunch of people together. I was like, hey, I kind of want to do this. Does anyone want to come and pretty much be my test subjects? So far, my players have been loving it.
Quiet. Well, right after I silenced them. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yeah, we're up to like 7 players.
Guess I misread the landing.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
No further!
One more. Denied. Mega Ray. Hurricane Strike. Here
You're
is
mine.
the assault.
Dragon Roar.
Hear my call.
I'm not done!
Free. Mega Ray. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Glacier
Now!
Spear.
Here I
Here's
come!
evil.
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze
not
Lancer.
done.
Wind
Dazzle!
Astral
Make it
Energy.
red! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Onward and upward.
Have they seduced the doll yet? No, no one's seduced the doll yet. I'm quite lucky in that aspect. That being said, I've given quite a few players emotional damage.
Like this should be easy.
Hear me. Flame of Fury. Burning.
Oh, well.
Dragon Swarm!
Havoc Thrust. I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here's a healing Not on my watch.
Not a chance!
First
I
aid.
owe you one.
Look
Take
sharp.
this! Dragon Swarm! Come one, come all!
Make it rain.
Then, like my mother says, I'm disappointed in you. Why are you disappointed in me? It's my players that haven't seduced the doll.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Seriously? Is this a joke? Hurricane Strike! By the power of water! Supernova Annihilation! The waters of creation!
Orochi's Fury!
Dragon
Swarm!
Tiger Blade! Illuminate the Lion Power! Healing Circle! Holy Land! Tiger Blade! Heaven and Earth!
Burn in hell!
A wailing beauty of lightning!
Orochi's Fury!
Searing Flame! Hurricane Strike! Sleep now!
Explosive Ray!
I'll be saving this one!
Dragon Swarm!
A clean turn! Radiant One! Searing Flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo! I never miss!
Take this! Orochi's Fury!
Everyone, get back! It's too dangerous! I'll heal you all! Lightning
Armor won't save you! Piercing roar!
Charge like Rinwell! It's nothing! I'm alright! Well, I'm here to stop! Astral energy.
Say no more.
Oh!
Well done.
Not today.
In here. Piercing roll. Wind astral energy.
Orochi's Fury. Dragon Swarm.
Far enough.
Nope, stop that, please.
Make it ready. This ends now.
There we go. That's him beaten.
This calls for a
When it comes to D&D stuff, we're also only 3 sessions in. So, still a long way to go with stuff.
This one's got your name on it.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
The heavens must be smiling.
X-Breaker.
That's far enough.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Not
Where are
today.
you going? I'm ready. Here I come. Escape now. Tiger blade.
All yours, Kisara. Not a chance. I'm not done. Orochi's Fury. Dragon Swarm.
Neon, astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory.
Here I come.
Naturally.
Lunar Rondo.
Make it rain. Ziggy go for it. Prepare to crumble.
Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
Guess I misread the landing.
I like how they comment on like when they finish stuff, like their spells and that.
Now or never.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
One shot all of them.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Is this the floor with the thing on? It is.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegus.
Oh?
Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
Take the fight to them. But how?
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right.
Oh, of course. You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia. So chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
Back to Calaglia then.
Yeah. As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know.
Such a character development here, because these two used to absolutely despise each
If
other.
any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and
Just give me one moment.
the voice. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you,
There we go.
Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Ouch.
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
What the fuck's going on? Oh, side quest to pick up.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Side quest.
Wow! Thank you. What?
Sure.
Great!
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
Wow.
Money and things for the boards. Take it.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. Let me see, Yes, you're in well, all right?
Well, if only your brain could keep up with your mouth.
One thing I want to quickly check on. This is where I want to go? No, training grounds. See if anything new added with the free update that's happened recently with Scarlet Nexus.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Nope, still just these. Before we stay there, let's go down here. Stay by a campfire, because our food's about to expire.
We finally made it.
Forge weapons. Didn't find any flame stones. Once again, didn't find any flame stones. Why? What's with these weapons? Didn't realize we were still into gardening. And we didn't get anything for you? No, you're missing the stuff there. Refined Tumbrin stuff. The thing you currently have equipped. Need a mystic fragment. Send on. Normal feed. So something's on the go there. Oh. Oh, I made the thing I needed to? Nice. Didn't realize I made it. That's it. Craft the Mystic Crest. Uncover the ultimate ingredient. That's a quest line for later. Catch a fish. So we're gonna find more relics. Okay.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Do I wish to rest? Yes, I do.
I've got a good amount of info on our enemies written down now.
There's no Pacific thing, so XP boost T. XP boost M. I don't have tuna. Alright, we got the XP boost M. We have one boss fish to do this.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed. Well, how's it taste?
The meat is just the right texture and firmness. You can easily taste all of the ingredients that went into it.
I'm impressed you can cut up such a huge fish.
The basic procedure doesn't really change whether a fish is big or small. All it takes is practice.
Still, I feel a little bad eating this fish. It's supposed to be a pretty rare species, isn't it?
I'm the type who fishes for food first and foremost. Once I catch something, I cook it up with care so it doesn't go to waste. Don't worry, I took an imprint of it for posterity before I turned it into steak.
The meat is so thick, it almost reminds me a little of beef.
What's the difference? Isn't it all meat at the end of the day, regardless of where it comes from?
Says the guy who always complains about it not being red meat whenever we have fish.
Look, as long as it tastes good, I don't care what it is.
Even vegetables?
I'm talking about meat!
It looks thick because that's how big the fish was. There's still plenty to go around, so feel free to have more if you want it.
Sure, I'll take another slice.
Better grab it while you can, everyone.
Cause she eats like no tomorrow. Law.
Mind if I join you, Law? Hey, Law. About what you said before.
When?
You were telling me how there were things you wished you could have asked your dad. If you want, you can always come to me with your questions.
What brought this on all of a sudden? Don't I already lean on you enough as it is?
Still, there's plenty you would want to ask him if he was still alive, right?
I mean, yeah, but I think you'll have a hard time answering any of them, if I'm being honest.
How come?
I mean, the stuff I want to ask him about is, like, how he met my mom and how he won her over. Stuff like that. Anyway, not really something you can help with, right?
You're right. Sorry, Law. I can't even begin to imagine how to help with that.
You're telling me. I just wish there was someone experienced I could ask about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he was definitely that.
You are now closer to Law.
It's fine. You guys ready to hit the road?
With that, we have now got our food refreshed, an XP medium.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Maybe a little.
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. But there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
Okay.
A Zoogle, huh?
I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
So he clearly knows you. Oh, mouse double clicking.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Sure, the heat.
Born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hoodle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Okay, to heal him. Pretty much going back to where we started by the looks of it.
We've reached our destination.
Go no further!
Nice.
Destroyed.
No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
This the way.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Oh, good lord.
Ugh, so hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need...
That looks like the way to go, so we're gonna go down this way.
Need to find that starship. And fast.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Feel the dreams!
Orochi
Tornado! Gale Force!
In the Jewel of the Ark.
Orochi
Now!
Pesky airborne.
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
You want me? Come get me!
I'm not done! Be still!
Let them do it!
Neon, Astral Energy, full throttle!
A flawless victory!
Naturally.
Do it! Razor Cyclone!
Look sharp!
We can really make weapons with this?
There's some flame stones.
Go no further! Freezing storm! Thunder streams!
The bigger they are, The harder they fall.
Here I come!
Lightning strike.
We got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. Glad you have your uses.
In a bind? I'll show you how useful I can be!
Annihilation. Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Here leave the enemy's arts to me.
What I can do! No complaints here!
Demons descend.
Flashing fang!
Element render.
Now! Take this!
Hold on to your arts. Here I
Dragon
come.
Swarm!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
This'll make us even more formidable. Huh.
Oh, we're gonna finally see how you can help.
That's far enough.
Take this!
Annihilation. Raging storm. On guard.
Orochi's Fury! Take this!
No armor! Stop me! Remind me to stay on your good side.
Holy glimmer. Holy lamp. Chain between heaven and earth.
Now you see what I can do! Think you can fly?
You require a hand.
Back into the fray. Do it.
Goodwill! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
If it's in the sky, you'll mine. Flare tornado.
Think you can fly?
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Hi, Hoodle.
I'm not done!
Ready and rare. Mega Ray. Do it. Ikara frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
Escape!
Dragon Swarm. Air thrust.
Make it rain!
Dohalim.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Gotta break through!
Right here! I got you!
Burn in hell!
Spirit Flame. Reload.
Orochi's
May a
Fury!
thousand gales freezing storm.
Dragon Swarm!
Their hide as thick as armor. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Switch target.
Looks like it could be worth something.
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait.
Go no further.
Orochi's Fury!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Dragon Swarm!
Denied. Waterfall. Freeze
Take this!
Sleep now.
Escape!
Are those rocks? Pierce evil.
Dragon Swarm!
Inferno crossing! Aim for the weak point!
Orochi's Fury!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be like it!
No need to.
Energy.
Say no more. This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Okay, let's have a look. Right. This is the optional way.
How do you like being pounded into shape? Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done.
Here I come. Not today. Dragon Swarm.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kita.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance. I'm not done.
Lightning Orb! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Dragon Swarm.
Hurricane Laser!
Dance to the wind! Air thrust!
Time to shine!
Chain between heaven and earth. Pierce evil! A wailing banshee of lightning!
How's everyone in chat? What are we all up to today?
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
That's far enough! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Here I come.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Fine, freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
See ya. Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! And just like that, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
We managed to turn the tide.
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. Now, here's astral energy.
Say no more.
Got him.
This calls for a celebratory drink.
Looks like some solid equipment.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Can't get out of this!
Flaming thrust. Orochi's Fury.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Now,
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it.
Yeah! Nice technique!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Don't get complacent.
I want to go down there.
Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, this is going to be a Rinwell fight.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Damn it.
Denied!
No escape.
I'm hearing different!
You're finished.
Burning strike! Water!
Orochi's
This one's
Fury.
mine! This one's mine! Do it!
Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
that's my cue.
Shut him down. Orochi's Fury.
Here goes!
Between heaven and earth.
Dragon Swarm.
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Make it rain! Very well!
Frozen.
Hammer! Didn't even break a sweat.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Yes, it will. But if it falls, not my fault.
I'll do my best! I can carve through armor! That's my spin!
Sleep now.
Dragon Swarm.
Piercing roll!
This one's all mine.
Here I go!
Eat this. You're ready for the hurricane. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle. crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone.
Oh, wait.
If you fall, there'll be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone. Not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
Really didn't like that.
No choice.
Take this!
Water, here
I'm not done!
Where are you going? My judgment.
They're all coming after me.
Make it right.
Theon, astral energy, full throttle.
A flawless victory.
Naturally.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to stop.
Do it.
Frozen.
Hammer!
You're mine!
Piercing roar.
Not a chance!
Get behind me.
I owe you so much, Rinla.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons you can do.
You fight better at a distance.
I'll do everything I can with this power.
Make us proud, Alphen.
Yeah, we're counting on you.
I guess I am too. A little.
Get lost.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
If it's in the sky, it's
Dragon
mine.
form!
A freezing storm.
Do it, Dohalim.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
None
My
shall
turn.
escape my judgment.
Lightning
Kick.
away.
You're finished!
Hold now.
Remove.
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Shield and faith.
Lunar
Lunar
Rondo!
corruption.
Stardust! Lunar Rondo!
Do it.
Moon kick!
Ah,
Demons descend.
3 different finishers. Let's go.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Out of my way.
illuminate the darkness.
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing blanket of lightning.
Orochi Fury!
It looks like you got touched now.
Surely! In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Lacerating
By the power of my astral energy.
Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good thing we're on the same side, huh?
Anything good? Gold gel. I'll take it. Gonna lose our thing.
Callous. Calcified. Calaglia.
What kind of poem is that?
A sparse one.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain Earth ast.
Oh, this is just a shortcut way. I want to go through the fighting. I have an XP boost for as food on.
I won't forgive you. Oh, this one's mine. Here, let me help.
Illuminate the hills.
Time to let it rip! You're mine!
Thanks, Sheila.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Glacial spear. Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
We're done!
Sorry.
But this fight ends here!
This poor monster.
we overdid it?
Be still!
Not by a long shot.
Mirage!
Ray!
That's what I like to hear.
Out of my way! I'll smash you! Water snake blade!
Orochi's Fury!
Radiant
Tiger
Blade!
Flaming Thrust! It's on!
Hurricane Blade! Here goes!
Dragon Form!
Glacial Spear!
You can go on fire! In an instant! Impact Block!
You wanna play?
Come
at me!
Holy Glimmer!
Strike!
Holy Lamp!
You're
Chain
finished!
between heaven and earth. Kitara, frozen.
Hammer!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Hurricane Barna! Mega Ray! This one's mine!
Orochi's Fury!
Going in! Right here!
Dragon
Now
Form!
pieces!
Now you see what I can do.
Lightning Meteor! Aim for the weak point! Make it rain!
Winds at the amazing.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! Through escape! Strike the flame inside me!
Tiger Blade!
Let Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Over so soon?
And get this. And like that onto the next zone. Which of course is a boss. What the fuck?
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on.
Let's go!
Yeah.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
It's go! Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it!
I'm not done!
Holy Lamp! Water! A chain between heaven and earth. There you go! Don't let out!
It's over! Orochi's Fury! Ah! Burn in hell!
Divine Barna!
By the power of
Look
flame!
sharp!
Vanish without a
Orochi's
trace!
Fury! In Dragon Form! Orochi's Fury!
I never miss!
Here I
Anything in armor
Wind
is all
astral
mine!
energy!
Will this help?
Dance in
Dragon
the wind!
Form!
How about this?
Healing circle creation! Dance by the power of
Orochi's
flame!
Fury!
Vanish without a trace!
You're mine! Dragon Form!
Now!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! I'm only getting started!
Dragon Form! Strike! This one's all mine!
Ow.
Raging eruption!
Burn in hell!
Here I come! Mega ray! A wailing
Try
fury!
this.
Let's keep up the pressure!
Damn it!
Hear me! Flame of fury! In here!
Hurricane Roll!
This is
Hurricane
crazy!
Strike! Beast Assault!
No escape!
Ready to go!
Orochi's Fury!
Thanks! Just Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
I'm not done!
Glacial Spear.
finished.
Here's evil. Tidal Wave. Purge Malevolence. Blah, blah, blah. Mad ready. Look sharp. Do it.
Totally! In an instant!
Okay. Now what?
Here come more.
You'll just have to keep fighting.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me
Now!
help.
You're mine! I'm not done!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
This one's all mine!
Frozen.
Hammer.
Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
I'm not done! Orochi
Glacial
Fury!
Spear. Make it rain.
Divine Savior. Reblazer.
Oh.
Reinforcements incoming. Not a problem.
I can carve through armor!
Luna,
You're mine!
Lion Power.
Here's a healing
Okay,
will roar. It looks like you got this one covered.
Here I come!
Going in. My walk.
I'm not done!
Killed.
I'm not done!
Let me help. Disasters. Like security. Hear me. Flip. I didn't do
Still. You're all.
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Ridwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Dragon Swarm!
Dance the wind.
Hitting just what I can do.
Now for something
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Raging Star!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my art
I'll leave it to you!
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Astral energy!
Say no more! My turn! No escape!
Go
Orochi
ahead.
Fury!
Mega ray!
It's over! Dragon
Here we go.
Swarm!
Falling do it, Theon! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory. Naturally.
I'm not done!
Shattering the pieces! This one's mine! If it's in the sky, it's mine! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
What would I do without you?
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just
Open!
watch and learn. That's enough!
Oh.
Go back down!
Oh, okay. Time for your Zoom meeting. No problem.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, We can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Oh. Unrelenting blaze. Secret key to a certain door in Calaglia. Simply behold.
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will.
I think, is there anywhere I've not, like, anywhere that I'd locked doors?
Hey, is that it over there?
Forge weapons.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right.
Hoorah!
Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave?
Is this kind of an idea or hint of, like, no turning back?
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Fast travel point. Livestock's reached maturity. Well, We're going to save here, because even though it's only been 2 hours, if I started at a normal time, it would have been free.